Hey everybody, this week we're going to learn about a Bible story from Exodus. This takes place after Moses helped all the Israelites get out of Egypt, and they had crossed the Red Sea, and they were going to the promised land that God had promised them. But things got a little off track for a little while, so let's go ahead and listen to this story, and I want you to think and listen to about what they did. This story found in the Bible about the people of Israel after God had brought them out of Egypt and they camped by Mount Sinai. Aaron and Joshua were left in charge of the people of Israel while Moses went up Mount Sinai to talk to God. They waited 40 days for Moses to come back down the mountain. It seemed so long that they thought he must have died. "We don't know what has happened to Moses," the people complained. "We will make our own God," they said. "We are tired of waiting." Aaron told the people to bring their gold earrings to make into a god. He melted the gold in a very hot fire and made a statue of a calf out of gold. "Tomorrow we will have a feast and pray to our new God," he said. "Go home and prepare a meat offering to burn on the altar." The next day they burnt their offerings and danced and sang. But a calf made out of gold was not a real living God. It could not hear or answer prayers. Moses came down from the mountain and was very upset to see the people praying to an idol, so he destroyed it. Then the people were sorry and only prayed to the one true God. So Moses has been gone for quite a while. They said he went for 40 days. And the people are getting restless and getting anxious, and they want to hear from God. But they're not hearing anything from God, and they're not hearing anything from their leader, Moses, either. So they get frustrated. And they tell Aaron, who is in charge, who is Moses' brother, that they want a God to worship. And Aaron doesn't know what to do. So he just tells them to bring him all their gold, and he makes a giant golden calf for them to worship, which is what they kind of did in Egypt and other cultures at that time. So that was normal, but it wasn't following God. So one of the 10 Commandments is not to worship idols. An idol is something you worship instead of God. So the calf that he made was an idol. So they were breaking one of the 10 Commandments, and God wasn't very happy about that. But he sent Moses back down the mountain, and Moses put an end to that worshiping of the calf. So there's things in our lives that are a little more subtle than an actual golden calf that sometimes we may, without thinking about, put ahead of God and our relationship with Him. Whether it be a celebrity or money or anything like that, sometimes we forget about how important God is in our lives, and we let those things get in our way. So the main takeaway from this story is that you should try to keep God first in your life. That is really important, and remember your relationship with Him, and pray and spend time with God and with Jesus every single day, and that will help you live a better life and to follow and be a disciple of Jesus. Today, to help us remember this story, we're going to make a cow out of yellow construction paper. So let's go ahead and get started. For this craft, you're going to need scissors, something to write with, and a piece of paper, preferably yellow. Why do you think we want yellow paper? What was the calf made out of? That's right, it was made out of gold. So the first thing we need to do is we need to turn our piece of paper into a square. So the easiest way to do that is to take the corner and fold it over and then cut off that excess that hangs off right there. And then my paper should be a square. So to make our calf, we're going to fold our paper in half one way and crease it really well. You're going to unfold it and fold it in half the other way. And then you unfold it, and you're going to take the one half on the bottom and fold it up about halfway. And then you're going to flip it over then you fold into the center from both sides. And make sure you have a nice rectangle with the bottom part up now. And then you fold your two corners down so the edge will meet the side, and you're going to make two small triangles like this. This is the tricky part. You're going to take this edge right here and you're going to fold it all the way to the edge of the paper. And you're going to crease it like this so this part hangs over. That's going to be one of your cow's ears. And then you're going to do the same thing to the other side. You're going to fold that to the edge. And make sure that inside crease is okay. So those will be your cow's ears. And then you're going to take the corners on the bottom and you're going to fold them up. And this is going to make the bottom of your cow's face. And you're going to go ahead and flip him over. And here is the basic outline of your cow. And then we're going to make him look a little bit more like a cow. So you know cows have big nostrils. So that's the first thing I'm going to add to my cow. Then I'm going to give him some big eyes. So there's my cow so far. And I'm going to give him a little inside to his ear. What do most cows have on them? When you think of a cow on a farm, what do you think of? You might think of spots. So I'm going to give my cow a few spots. I'm just going to color them in. If you want to use a marker, that may be better than my pen. Give my cow some spots all over. So there is my cow. Then I'm going to add a Bible verse to my cow's head. Dear children, keep away anything that might take God's place in your hearts. And that is 1 John 5:21. So I hope you had fun making your craft this week. I hope you have a good week, and I'll see you in Sunday school. Bye!